Hi, my name is Caroline Oglesby. I'm a Technical Assistance and Monitoring Specialist, or TAMS, with the Arizona Early Intervention Program, also known as AzEIP. I provide training and technical assistance to programs and providers who work within the AzEIP system. Today, I'd like to take a few moments to give you an overview about service coordination in the Arizona Early Intervention Program, or AzEIP. I'll review the definition of service coordination, the qualifications of a service coordinator, and the roles of the service coordinator. Service coordination is an important component of AzEIP. It is identified in Part C of IDA 2004 as one of the 4 major functions in a statewide system. Service coordination is carried out at no cost to the family. Service coordination is an active, ongoing process. It involves assisting parents in gaining access to both early intervention and non-early intervention services, identified in the Individualized Family Service Plan, also known as the IFSP. Coordinating the provision of services, including community support and resources, such as early Head Start, food stamps, housing, or welfare, and facilitating the timely delivery of services. Each eligible child and the child's family must be provided with one service coordinator who is responsible for coordinating all services across agencies and serving as the single point of contact in helping parents to obtain the services and assistance they may need. Now that I've provided you with a definition of service coordination, let's look at the qualification of a service coordinator in early intervention. Service coordinator must demonstrate knowledge and understanding about infants and toddlers. They must have a bachelor's degree in human services or closely related fields and have completed the AzEIP Standards of Practice. Also, they must demonstrate knowledge of family-centered practice. These practices include honoring the family's routines, values, and culture, and recognizing the family's primary role in promoting their child's development. AzEIP Service Coordination Qualifications. To meet these federal requirements, service coordinators who work with families and children enrolled in the Early Intervention Program must meet the AzEIP personnel qualifications and training requirements, known as the Standard of Practice requirements. For more information on these requirements, please go to the Standard of Practice section of this website. The service coordinator partners with the family as they walk through the process of the early intervention program, ensuring the family understands their rights and responsibilities as they move through the process. As the primary contact with the family, the service coordinator holds the first meeting with the family and continues with them throughout their time in early intervention. In addition, the service coordinator provides the family with explanation of AzEIP in early intervention, how young children learn, and the importance of the family's role in their child's development. Let's move on to the activities and function of a service coordinator. Service coordinators play an integral role on the team that support families and children in early intervention. The service coordinator has diverse roles to play and has skills in many areas. As a family continues with eligibility determination, the service coordinator contacts the family and other team members to schedule the date, time, and location of evaluations and assessments. When the child is determined eligible for AzEIP, the service coordinator coordinates and assists in the development and review of the IFSP. Throughout the family's participation in AzEIP, the service coordinator is responsible for ensuring that annual and 6-month IFSP reviews are conducted and documented. The service coordinator must also ensure that vision and hearing screenings are updated annually. As the child grows and develops and the family outcomes are met, the service coordinator must document all changes on the IFSP. It is important that the services on the IFSP are identified through a discussion with the family about their resources, priorities, concerns, and interests. Service coordinators are responsible for informing families of the availability of advocacy services. They can also provide information on community resources, which may include parent support groups, child care, and the federally funded parent training and information centers. Service coordinators may also assist families in coordinating with medical and health providers. As a child nears age 3, the service coordinator will discuss with the family their options for transition out of AzEIP. A plan will describe what needs to happen to make the transition successful and smooth. Transition plans may also be used when moving to a new community, going from hospital to home, or going into a child care. The service coordinator should discuss all options, such as Head Start, preschool special education, child care, or other preschool settings for the family once their child turns 3. As you see, service coordination is at the core of ensuring that children and families in AzEIP receive coordinated services that meet the needs of the family in a timely manner. Most importantly, the service coordinator must ensure that the families receive and understand their procedural safeguards. Thank you for viewing this video. We hope this has given you a good starting point for learning about service coordination in the Arizona Early Intervention Program. You may be wondering how to learn more about additional topics such as IFSP development, eligibility, and transition. There are additional presentations listed under service coordination on this site. They include functional outcomes, child indicators, transition, and child find. Another topic under construction is an overview of the team-based model.